California's Golden Parks is made possible by Toyota, who is committed to keeping the air clean at all our beautiful parks with its hybrid Synergy drive technology. In vehicles like the innovative Prius, Highlander Hybrid, and the Camry Hybrid, lower emissions and higher gas mileage help hybrid Synergy drive vehicles create a minimal impact on the environment. So take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy another one of California's Golden Parks.
Hello everybody, I'm Huell, and here we are right in the middle of South Central LA, right on the corner of Compton and Slauson Avenues. This is a highly urbanized area. Lots of people live here. There's lots of concrete and asphalt here. We are definitely right in the city. But be prepared for a pleasant surprise. Look right over there. See this area over here, this green area? That is a beautiful little urban oasis, an oasis that's one of California's golden parks.
I love you, California, you're the greatest state of all. I love you in the winter, summer, spring, and in the fall.
Okay, our adventure begins. There is downtown Los Angeles off in the distance, and here is the Augustus F. Hawkins Natural Park. And here to greet us is Ranger Amy Lethbridge.
Nice to see you.
Amy, I'm not sure what I expected, but I have a feeling we are in for a treat right inside these gates.
Well, you certainly are. This is a place we are all very, very proud of. It's a unique and beautiful slice of the natural world right here in the inner city.
Now, what do you mean by unique?
Well, most parks that you find in urban developed city areas are traditional recreation centers. You'll see cinder block buildings, flat lawns, maybe some basketball courts. This park was designed to bring the natural world to South Central. So you will see native plantings, you will see a nature center and traditional ranger programs. Everything you would see out in Malibu, we've got right here in South Central.
Look at this. This is like a little oasis in here. Look at this natural landscape right here.
That's right. It used to be completely flat, not a speck of green, and we literally transported the natural world down here. This cactus to me represents the whole park because this cactus has been here, they think it's over 100 years old.
Wow.
And when we, about 7 years ago, when we started talking about using this property, the community felt very strongly about saving this cactus, but it was sort of old and gnarled and dusty, and now it blooms every year. And I think that represents what we've done here in the community. This planting around it, all this natural cactus, was donated by the Huntington so we could sort of really feature her.
Look at all these people here. It's Thursday afternoon at 2:30. We didn't really think there would be many people here today. We thought we'd have to, you know, come on the weekend.
No, it is always busy here. It's really become the backyard for so many people who don't have backyards.
Now, what was here before this park was here?
This was an old pipe yard or boneyard of the Department of Water and Power. So it was where all the excess pipe and industrial material after a big Department of Water project was done would come for storage. It was completely flat, piled high of pipes. There was a chain link fence around it. And now it's this beautiful park.
How big a park are we talking about? I'm not sure I can even, can we see most of it right here?
Well, actually there's some hidden tucked areas behind. It's 8.5 acres total. The great thing is this was completely flat. So we were in construction during El Nino, and all the mud that washed off of the Santa Monica Mountains onto the Pacific Coast Highway, we brought here to make the hills. So we like to literally say we brought the Santa Monica Mountains to South Central Los Angeles.
All right, now what's going on over here?
This is Ranger Luke McJimson, who's our resident park ranger here, and he's currently working with a group of ranger explorers. This is the first ranger explorer group in the state of California.
Can we go over and meet Luke?
Sure.
Ranger Luke. Huell.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
All right.
Tell us what's going on here today.
Okay, what we have here is our explorers. Most of the kids are from in the community and then, you know, the projects nearby. and basically they signed up to become rangers hopefully in the future.
So are these kind of park rangers in training right here?
Exactly. Right now we're in an academy portion of the training, which consists of some law enforcement, some discipline, firefighting, search and rescue, and an interpretive program where you have to actually go out and teach some kids about nature or whatever.
And they're all from, is everybody here from the area? Everybody lives in the neighborhood? And why did you sign up for this particular program?
Well, I pretty much, this is the only time I get time off and stuff like that, so.
So what do you do over here? Is it hard work? Or?
Yeah, really hard.
Everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody agrees. You better come over here and defend yourself. What kind of things does he have you doing?
Well, mostly they teach you discipline and about the nature, about parks, about animals. And
Did you know much about that before you started this program?
No, I didn't know anything about this.
This is great.
We're very proud of these young people, and they're going to be models for many, many more to come.
How many of you think you might want to get into the park, be a park ranger yourself someday? Anybody think they'd like to do that?
I would.
You would?
Yeah.
Why, because of the pay?
No, hardly.
Why do you think you might want to?
Well, because I like animals, I like nature. It's just fun, it's good.
Most of the kids are over here in the project, which is like 2 blocks away, and it's at Pueblos. And that's all they have over there, shootings, gangs, drug dealing. And, I hate to say, but that's the stuff they see every single day.
They talk about it a lot.
Right. They talk about it as most kids talk about cars and talk about dolls. Well, they'll talk about, oh, you know what, this girl came up to me and pulled a gun out of me and tried to rob me. So, 2 of the girls just happened this to them last week.
So this is not only an oasis of of nature and tranquility. This is a human oasis as well for the people who live in this neighborhood.
Correct. Yeah. So, because a lot of times right now when we first built this park, it was this ripple effect, and the ripple effect basically consists of, once we built this, we started cleaning out on the streets and along across the streets in the gutters. And the next thing you know, within a few months later, there's people in the community actually painting their houses. There's people over here actually planting grass, and it's just, you could just see it spreading out. So now I'm hoping, I'm on my way to the projects now, because I'm starting to have some of the kids come over to learn about it, because these kids don't usually come to the park on an everyday basis. This is stuff that they just heard about through word, and this is maybe about 4 or 5 blocks away.
Are you from the neighborhood?
Yeah, I was born over here on 69th and Broadway,
So
which
you're
is
close by.
Right, and it just feels like I just needed to, to get back into the community and actually.
Can you leave the kids here for just a minute and join us for just a quick while?
Oh, sure.
He'll be right back. Keep working. Come on, let's walk over here. Now, what have we got back up in here? This is a whole.
Right, we have at the very top, we have a little outdoor classroom area to gather when we have programs and kids come. And we have this water feature, which is very popular with the kids.
Yeah.
And our windmill, it's very windy here. And so it continues to go and generate the pump.
Look at this. This is a great shot with the water and the windmill. And you mean this water is generated by the windmill?
It recirculates.
Are we allowed to put our feet in the water?
You certainly can.
Oh, okay.
As long as Ranger Luke lets you.
Yeah, are we allowed to put our feet in the water?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Are you just letting me do that, or is that okay?
No, that is okay. Yeah.
All right, I've got to do
okay.
this.
I'm surprised we don't have a lot of
Come on,
children.
anybody want to get in the water with me? Come on. I don't want to be the only one in here. Come on in here with me. Come on.
Some kids already went in there.
What?
Some kids already went in there.
Yeah, now the big kid's going in here. It feels great.
Huell, what's interesting about this park is that we have this big open space area designed for family use, picnics, running around, kicking a ball around, playing. You can see this big open area, very, very full on the weekends. And then we also have around the edges specific planting types of the natural world that we can replicate from the local mountains.
So now we're getting back into the woods over here, right off the open grassy area. Look at this back here. Now, can people wander back in here?
Sure they do. The people wander and explore on their own, and we bring school kids and have special programs. This is a riparian area. We also
I don't know whether I could even get back in here. Can you actually,
There are some trails
is it
around
legal
the
to
edges.
walk here?
Well, we encourage exploration. There are trails throughout.
So there's an easier way than the way I'm going right now.
There is an easier way,
Yeah,
sure.
but this looks like more fun.
Right, and that's what that's where the kids will go.
Now we're back on the trail, on the paved trail.
Right.
And where does this, Luke, where does this take us right here?
Okay, this right here, this is the wetlands, the area that you started. You was about to head into, but this is the wetlands area, and we found out a lot, especially, you know, through the kids and stuff. We found a lot of animals actually trying to live here and reproduce here, especially during certain times of the year.
Like what kind of animal?
Well, when I say animals, mostly insects, crickets. A couple days ago, I found a grasshopper is almost 3 inches long.
Wow.
And you figure that over here in the middle of LA, especially South LA,
Yeah.
you know, it's almost impossible. You think you'll find. So
Where do we go? I'm lost. Look, we could go here, here, here.
exactly, you basically take any trail, like right there. You see some people hiding around the corner.
We could go right through here.
Right, you can go right through there.
See, this reminds me, actually, oh wow, Cameron, come on and forage ahead of us here. Just walk right on through this area. This reminds me of growing up as a kid,
Exactly.
exploring through my grandparents' back, you know, the back part of their farm. Hey kids, how you doing? Where are y'all running? You just running through the whole area?
Yeah.
Which areas do you like to go through the most? Down in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just like hanging out, don't
Oh
they?
yeah. Most of the kids in this area, they hang out mostly in this spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you still you forget where you are.
Yeah.
Which is in the middle of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the point. We want these kids to have the same experience that we had growing up,
Yeah.
playing in nature, and so this park brings them that.
Wow, this is just
I'm out.
great. So they just come over here and explore.
Exactly. We have a lot of formal programs, but we also have just a lot of playtime. Again, you were talking about growing up at your grandparents. I certainly grew up playing in creeks and in natural areas, and now the kids of South Central can do the same.
Look at this. Group of kids on bikes.
Yep, they're on bikes, they're on scooters, they walk. Almost everyone walks here. There's very little driving because it's all from the neighborhood.
Look at this great tree over here.
This is an avocado tree. It's one of only 3 green things that were on this entire piece of property.
I
when we
bet
took
this
it
is
over.
the other one right here.
This is the other, right. That's actually a joint pecan California walnut. Again, thriving now.
And there's the entrance, another one of the entrances to the park. So we're right in a residential area right here. On the other side of the park, we were in more of a business area.
Absolutely. It's industrial on that side. It's actually unincorporated county area on that side. And this side, it's all residential. And as Luke said, a couple blocks away, then it starts all the projects.
Let's just take a look around here. Look at the scenery and the beauty of this park.
And here's our amphitheater where Luke does programs.
Now, Luke, what kind of programs do you have here in this little amphitheater?
Okay, sometimes, or most of the times, we have a campfire program, and basically we have a portable campfire that we bring right here in the center. And
you put the portable campfire right here.
Right.
And the kids sit around.
Right, we tell stories.
You don't tell ghost stories, do you?
Of course we do. What do you think you're doing in the park? It's at nighttime? This is good.
So this really is bringing that whole camping experience to the neighborhood.
Our goal was to bring to this community that which a park brings to any other community.
Are you ready to run?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, run! Oh, they're coming back. Here's the finish line right here. He crossed it first. Second. Come on, finish up. Third. But you all finished. Congratulations. High five.
Huell, when we built this park, we included the community every step of the way. So
What do you mean?
when we were designing it and it was a big dirt pipe-filled yard, we had hot dog roasts and invited people down to talk about what kind of park they wanted to have. When we were in construction, we hired over 50 people from the community to come and paint and plant and move dirt. And so the people in this area feel a lot of ownership of this park. People will come and say to me, I can tell you every plant I planted.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons that 2.5 years later, it's still beautiful.
Mother, daughter,
Grandchildren.
grandchildren.
Right.
Now, do you all come over here a lot?
We come here a lot, you know, when we get a chance, we come to the park. Because the kids like to run up and down. Because the trees, the shade. This is a good thing they did for the community here. You know, it's in inner city. You know, you come here. I'm from my hometown is Bakersfield. When I come here, these trees are from Bakersfield. I'm like, God, you know what? There's something beautiful here.
It feels great because
where I was raised, a lot of trees. There's not a lot of trees in LA.
Yeah.
and we're so used to living around all these buildings and concrete, and you come here and you forget about all the concrete and all these buildings and all these cars, and you come here and you get to enjoy the trees and the nice grass, and it just feels great to have a park like this in this neighborhood.
Now, I want you to know I've been watching these three. Are these connected with you?
Yes, they're my children.
They're the best runners out here. Now, I'm going to show you how good they run. Come on, kids.
Wait a minute, race. When they say 3.
1, 2, 3.
Run, Amber. Faster and faster.
They have fun just running.
Yep, they do.
Can we run next?
You can run. Are you ready? Wait a minute. Let me give you a 1, 2, 3.
Ready? 1.
Ready, set, go. They're going all the way to the fountain. Uh-oh, you know you're in a park. We got some first aid going on over here. What happened over here?
Just scratches. This is minor.
Scratch your leg.
He's gonna live?
Yeah, he scratched his leg.
Uh-oh.
There, you feel better?
Didn't get bit by a snake?
Nah.
Didn't get clawed by a mountain lion?
No.
Just kind of fell and scratched his
Yes,
legs.
sir.
Now, what kind of things do you do when you come to the park?
We play, we skate here, play tag and stuff.
Wow, so you're always moving when you're here.
Yeah.
You come here a lot?
Yeah.
Do you? You like it here?
Yeah.
Where would you be playing if you weren't here in the park?
In the backyard of our house.
Yeah. So this is the closest park. Well, this is probably the only park in your neighborhood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Saturdays and Sundays, you can't even hardly get in here.
Really?
It's no place to park, and there's no place to sit down.
Yeah. Well, that just shows how much people in the community really love the area.
Yes, they love this park. This is no graffiti, no smoking, no drinking, no gang activity. We're really strict, but we enjoy, you know, the neighbors and everything.
Yeah, but you're really fortunate to have this place.
Especially in this neighborhood. It's like a park you see in Beverly Hills. The kids feel safe. Their parents can leave and go across the street and get some more groceries or food. Don't have to worry about the kids disappearing on them or anything.
Their kids are safe right inside this park.
Now, park down the street is not like that. But this park is very, very, very nice. I'm proud to work here.
Scarecrows.
And vegetables.
And vegetables.
This is our garden. We have a class every day here, and Monday through Friday it's every afternoon. This is our gardening club project, which meets on Fridays. The children built these beds themselves and have planted a variety of vegetables, built the scarecrow.
Over here we have a worm bin and a compost pile, so they're learning about vermiculture and composting. Now, Luke, do we harvest any of this? Do we eat any of this, or is this just for show?
A lot of times what we notice is a lot of the family will come actually pick some stuff.
Really?
And then we usually try to wait at a certain time of the year when the crops are ready, and we'll go ahead and pick them, and then we'll go ahead and set them in a nature center, just like we do the avocado tree. I mean, we have avocados growing literally this large.
Wow.
So what we do, we'll go ahead and pick them, and we'll send them in a nature center, and usually try to be fair and have 1 or 2 avocados per family, because they're so large.
This is a working farm here.
Absolutely, absolutely. We work those kids, and the kids sign up and are responsible for taking care of the garden during the week when class isn't in session. So they're responsible for watering and weeding and all of that. They're in various stages, and here's our compost, and that's our worm bin over there.
Now, was this something that the community wanted?
The garden was something that was asked for by the community, and the children just love it. And what I didn't anticipate, it's a great educational experience, but on the weekends especially, I see families walking through here and just looking at the plants and looking at the vegetables, because again, it's something that apartment dwellers, or if you're in the projects, just can't have or do.
Look at this view right out here. This is so nice. There's not a bad view here.
No, everywhere.
It all looks good.
It all looks good. That's Luke's house up there.
Oh, there's where Luke lives, right up here?
Yes.
You really are right here.
You're right in the center.
Now we're back out on the outside of the park here for just a minute because, Amy, you wanted to point something out that we've missed so far. And this entrance right here is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Two things. One, I just wanted to show you the craftsman style of the architecture, which we specifically chose as a design because it is reflective of the community. Most of the old bungalows in the area are the craftsman style, so we wanted the nature center to reflect the community. And then secondly, the outside here, all along the park there are these big stone pillars, and these tiles that are in there were done by kids and members of the community before we even built the park. We had them come down and do an art project with a local nonprofit. And so again, there's pieces all throughout the park of the community embedded literally in concrete. This beautiful decorative gate was also manufactured here in the area and designed by a local artist. So the community has been part of this all the way along, and that's part of its success.
This has got to be a real sense of pride here. This is as beautiful piece of architecture as you'll find anywhere.
Oh yeah, it is. And most important thing is that the community had a lot to do with it.
Walking through these beautiful, beautiful gates, look at this.
Wouldn't be a park without a nature center. This is the Evan Frankel Discovery Center, where we have our nature programs, community meetings, and well, there's lots to see inside. Let's go see.
What is this? What is this out here? What happens out here?
This courtyard area is used for a variety of purposes, community events and gatherings. People come for birthday parties and quinceañeras, and we have big park programs here, so it's just a nice big open space.
Uh-oh. Now, what's happening in here, Selena? We are inside the Discovery Center. What's going on in here right now?
Well, right now we're learning about amphibians and reptiles, and this is one of our 24 sessions that all the junior rangers need to go. Junior Ranger 1 and Junior Ranger 2, and as soon as they complete the 24 sessions, now they go to the outdoor leaders, which is a higher group.
Now, these are Junior Rangers here in front, but you've got other members of the community and their families here as well, so everybody's welcome.
Yeah, everyone is welcome. Every time when they come in, all the presentations are all for Junior Rangers and families. Most of the time, you see the kids, they bring the whole family, the parents, the grandfathers, which is great. We have groups here from kids to seniors most of the time, so they're always learning, and everybody's learning at the same time.
And what are we looking at? What are we looking at over here? What is this?
This is the Emperor. He's a Chinese water dragon, and he's mature enough now to look for a girlfriend, so he's wearing that bright pink color to attract a girl lizard.
We're bringing out the
tree frogs.
The tree frogs. Oh my gosh. Watch it, he's going to fall off.
He has suction cups on his fingers and toes. He'll hold on tight.
Now what's happening? You're bringing them over here, and look, each kid, come on around here, Cameron, look.
You know this one, this is Squirt. Here comes Spring. Next comes Smiley.
Smiley.
And last but not least, here comes Freckles.
What does that feel like holding that frog?
Slimy.
What a wonderful experience in here.
Well, we really try and provide all sorts of programs and activities for young people so that, again, they can be exposed and see things that they normally wouldn't have.
They're touching turtles and terrapins and tortoises in here today.
They sure are.
And snakes and
they
frogs.
Sure and They sure are. We give them as many hands-on experiences, just like we take them camping, we let them play in the stream, we let them touch the animals, all those things that every kid should have an opportunity to do.
Yeah. What a wonderful day we have had here in this park. I'd like to thank you all very much for your hospitality. We have had a wonderful time here. I'm not sure what I expected, but I have a feeling I'm just like a lot of other people when they come here. They're just blown away by what they see, by what they find, by what they feel.
You know, people are surprised when they come here. Nature has a healing effect everywhere it's found, and it's had a healing effect on this community, and we're very, very proud of this park.
And you know what? It works for the community too. I mean, I don't know whether the camera can pick this up or not, but There's a good feeling out here.
There is. Everyone was part of making it happen. Everyone continues to be a part of it in the programs and just coming here as if it's their backyard. There is a wonderful feeling here, and that's what parks bring to people.
There's a sense of energy here. There's a sense of renewal. I sound like a preacher, but there really is something here.
There is, and I think in a community where finding beauty and finding safety is sometimes a rare thing, this is an oasis in a lot of different ways, and so there is a positive, wonderful energy that matches the beauty of the surroundings.
Wow, well said. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The name of the park again?
Augustus F. Hawkins Natural Park.
And it is beautiful on many levels. Right here in South Central Los Angeles, this park definitely one of California's golden parks.
I love you, California. You're the greatest state of all. I love you in the winter, summer, spring, and in the fall. I love your fertile valleys, your dear mountains I adore. I love your grand old oceans, and I love a rugged shore. Where the snow-crowned golden Sierras keep their watch for the valleys blue. It is there I would be, in a land by the sea, every breeze bearing rich perfume. It is here nature gives of her rarest. It is home, sweet home to me. And I know when I die, I shall breathe my last sigh for my sunny California.
Hello, everybody. I'm Huell Hauser. I sure hope you had as much fun as I did visiting Augustus F. Hawkins Natural Park. And if you'd like to go on this adventure again or share it with your family and friends, it's available on video cassette. All you have to do is call 1-800-266-5727, and we'll be glad to send it to you right away.
This presentation of California's Golden Parks was made possible by Toyota, who wants you to get out and see these incredible parks for yourself. Toyota is committed to preserving their natural beauty with its hybrid synergy drive technology in vehicles like the Prius, Highlander Hybrid, and Camry Hybrid. Lower emissions and higher gas mileage help hybrid synergy drive vehicles have a minimal impact on our natural wonders. We'll see you next time on California's Golden Parks.